Now let's go.
Alright, welcome back to the video. I'm your host Isaiah, as always, and today we're going to be recapping the entirety of Week 5 of the 2022-2023 NFL season. The season's already flying by fast. Let's get into it. Starting off, we had the Colts and the Broncos. Very, very boring game. A little bit of field goal contest. No one wants to watch this game, though. And it was on prime time, so it just sucked even more. But yeah. Can we stop letting Russ cook? I mean, Broncos traded for the wrong Seahawks quarterback. It's becoming very apparent. Russ threw 2 awful interceptions in this game. Matt Ryan didn't look any better, but, you know, Colts win, whatever. I wanted this game to end in a tie. Up next, we got the Packers and the New Jersey Football Giants. Imagine flying all the way to London to lose to the Giants. Well, that's what the Packers had to do. I don't know how to feel about the Packers. They are not looking great. They almost lost to Bailey Zappi. Then they go on to lose to Daniel Jones. It's just not looking good for them. I'm very intrigued to see how this Giants team finishes off the year, as well as this Packers team. But as of now, the Giants are 4-1. They do play the Ravens next week. If they win that game, my goodness, we are going to have some serious discussions. Up next, we got the Patriots and the Lions. The Lions go from having the #1 scoring offense to getting shut out. I don't know. I don't think Dan Campbell's ever to go for it on 4th down again. I think Bill Belichick just flat out bullied Dan Campbell's entire game. Patriots look like the way better team, and they aren't. That's the thing. I know the Patriots aren't the way better team, but they just look like it. And as much as I want to say it, I think the Lions season is just over now. They're 1-4. I just think it's over. Next, we got the Chargers and the Browns. Brandon Staley, what are you doing? No one, that call's gonna, get, pushed to the side, move on to next week. But what are you doing? Why are you going for it on 4th and 6? At your own 40. Oh my goodness. I am so shocked the Chargers came up with a win. If Cade York was a good kick, if they had any above-average kicker, they're winning that game. The Browns have actually looked like, I don't even know how to say it. They've kept every game they've played close, regardless of who they're playing, which, I guess is a decent thing. But yeah, Cleveland, you have some things to look forward to. You're going to get Watson back in a few weeks. You're going to get Nick Chubb back. What do you mean you're going to get Nick Chubb back? You have Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is the best running back in the league. He's looked so good. And Brissett hasn't looked bad. Who do you guys play next week? Just out of curiosity. All right, so you guys, have fun. I'm just kidding. You guys can beat the Patriots. Up next, we have the Texans and the Jaguars. Let's give a round of applause to the Texans. Welcome to the winning club, Houston. They finally get a day where they get to wake up. And on a Monday, they realize, oh, we won the game yesterday. Good for you, Houston fans. Now, Jacksonville, oh my goodness. What a disappointment. We all thought Jacksonville was looking like a good team, and then, oh my goodness, this game was so bad. The Jags often just look so bad. And now the Texans have beaten the Jags in their last 8 meetings. Come on, Jacksonville. You can't be letting the Texans do this to you. They swept you guys last year. Don't let them sweep you guys this year. All right, up next, we got the most frustrating game this week, the Buccaneers-Falcons. There's nothing else to talk about this game. Falcons nearly made a comeback, got robbed by the refs. A tackle is now apparently roughing the passer. Don't ask me where this rule came from, but that's only something that they'll do for Tom Brady. They paid the Brady tax again. Sorry, Atlanta fans. I wish you guys got a shot. Up next, we have the Bills and the Steelers. So this game wasn't close. This game was over when Josh Allen threw a 98-yard touchdown. Boom, you knew it was over right then and there. Good job, Buffalo. You're the best team in the league. Have your celebration. Now the team that beat the best team in the league lost by 20 points. Okay. I don't want to make excuses. Good job, New York. But our team was so injured. Oh my goodness. The injuries on this game was something else. We had a 3rd-string quarterback playing. And the score is very misleading. At one point, we were going to take the lead in the 4th quarter, but we missed the kick. Very sad. But yeah, good job, New York. Good job, New York. Enjoy your win. Up next, we got the Bears and the Vikings. I thought this game was over at halftime, and then the Bears started coming back. They looked good, and then Justin Fields actually looking very solid. Was leading a game-tying drive, and then his receiver got stripped, and then the Vikings won the game. Congrats to Cam Dantzler for making that play, and congrats to Justin Jefferson for continuing to be the stud that he is. I'm nice with the Titans and the Commanders. Derrick Henry is back to full form, and that's all I gotta say about this game. Commanders suck, Titans suck, and yeah, I don't think I need to say much. This is just not, these are two not good teams. Wentz is not a good quarterback, and it showed. He threw a pick on the 1-yard line when the game was at the most. Speaking of a team that threw a pick on the 1-yard line, we're gonna go to the Seattle Seahawks. Sorry, Seahawks fans. Yeah. I actually really liked this game. This was a fun game to watch. I was watching Red Zone. This game kept going back and forth and back and forth. But Taysom Hill had his one good game per year where he rushes and carries the Saints to victory. He's been doing that since he entered the league, and he did it today. Great job by Taysom Hill. Great job by Taysom Hill's Saints. I don't care. It was not Andy Dalton. It's Taysom Hill's Saints. But I actually think Geno Smith has looked like a better quarterback than Russell Wilson so far. So yeah, congrats to the Saints for winning their second game of the year. Then we got the Panthers, who got absolutely pummeled by the 49ers. Panthers, in my power rankings, they are the worst team in the league, and I don't think that's a far-fetched take to say. Panthers are not a good team. They have not showed to be a good team. The only upside is Christian McCaffrey is looking good, and you guys finally fired Matt Rule. I think the season's basically over for Carolina, so yeah. Sorry, Panthers fans. Maybe next year. Quarterback class is looking good. All right. Eagles, stop making these games close. They went up 14-0 early in the game and then proceeded to put up 6 points. They got outscored 6-17. They're just lucky that the Arizona kicker isn't very good, or else they should have lost, or else they would have had to go to overtime, and that's where they might have lost. Yada yada yada. I actually want to transition to this game, because this is what happens when you have a good kicker. When you have a good kicker, you can trust your kicker to make game-winning kicks left and right. And in a huge divisional rivalry, neither one of these offenses look very good. The Bengals' outline is continuing to look bad. And Lamar actually did not look that great this year. And that might have put Josh Allen in front for MVP odds after Josh Allen's week. So, yeah. Ravens still come up with the W. I like to see that the Ravens actually played a defensive game. Like, it's a really good receiving core. So, let's keep that up, Ravens. Good job. Up next, we got the Dallas Cowboys, who absolutely pummeled the Rams offense. Dallas's defense is so unbelievably good. I don't want to hear about Cooper Rush. I don't want to hear anything about Cooper Rush. It's been all the defense. The defense is what's been winning them games. Their defense is responsible for 6 of their points. Oh, yeah. And they also blocked a punt that put Dallas in the red zone. So really, they're responsible for 9 of Dallas's points. So almost half of Dallas's points came from the defense. Dallas' defense is so good, and I came into this game knowing Dallas can win this game, but the Rams have to win this game. Dallas wasn't in a must-win scenario. Rams were. 49ers now have complete control and are comfortable in your division right now. Rams fans, this is not good. Your O-line is bad. Matt Stafford's too Cooper Rush dependent. And then finally, from what was definitely the game of the week, which shocked me, Raiders-Chiefs. This was a really good game, but the Raiders choked away a 17-point lead. They kind of let their foot off the gas, and it really showed. Also, there's another bad roughing the passer call. Apparently, Chris Jones tackling Derek Carr is also roughing the passer. Seemed like it didn't bother the Chiefs, though. Well, Chiefs fans were not happy, but that doesn't matter, because then they responded with a Matthew Wright 59-yard field goal. That was crazy. And then they didn't look back. They put their foot on the gas and outscored Vegas 20-9 in the second half. And they did not look like they were going to lose once they got the momentum going. Even when the Raiders were going for 2 to take the lead, yeah. Chiefs are that kind of team where if you take your foot off the gas, they will find their way back into this game. All right, well, that's it for my Week 2 recap. Make sure to like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.